The moment your eyelids open to greet the beginning of a new day, you are not merely stepping into the routine of life, but into a sacred space. You embark on a quest of the soul, a journey that demands not only your time, but also your essence. You are more than flesh and bones, you are a spiritual traveler walking a sacred path. This is the true magic, the deepest quest. However, as you tread the spiritual path, you will face challenges that will shake not only your beliefs, but also your innermost self. One of the most important and fundamental tests is the ability to let go of your attachments. The concept seems simple, but it is emotionally challenging. We all carry anchors, people, objects, ideas to which we cling, believing they define us. These are things we love, things we think we cannot abandon. But the question is, can you let go? Imagine your life as a tree. As it grows, it accumulates leaves representing your attachments. These leaves bring shade and beauty, but they are not the core of the tree. The universe, ever vigilant, observes how you handle these leaves. They can obscure your view of the sky, making new growth difficult. Gently but firmly, the universe may shake your branches, causing some leaves to fall. This is not a misfortune, but an opportunity for clarity and renewal. When you believe you cannot live without a particular leaf, you are sending a signal to the universe: this is it. I am complete with this. The universe listens and may ask, are you sure? Then, you experience the loss of that leaf, that attachment, not as a punishment, but as a lesson. The universe wants to know, did the tree die when the leaf fell, or did it make space for fresh, new growth? Various spiritual traditions, from Buddhism to Stoicism, teach the importance of detachment. Letting go does not mean ceasing to love or desire, but understanding that your greater purpose is not tied to something temporary. Your ultimate quest is for wisdom, peace, and unity with the universe, something that transcends any singular attachment. So, where is your heart? Is it so entwined with the love for a single leaf that you forget you are a tree growing constantly in a vast forest? This test requires you to reassess your priorities. Are you defined by what you hold on to, or by your ability to grow, adapt, and align with your higher self? The universe seeks to share higher knowledge with you, broader forms of love, and deeper levels of awareness. But first, it watches to see if you are ready to let go of old leaves, creating space for new experiences. You are not just a tree lost among others. You are the forest itself, alive and in constant transformation. By overcoming the test of detachment, you discover that you are more resilient, aligned, and complete than you ever imagined. You are not your attachments nor your losses, but the journey you undertake, a quest that is both sacred and transformative. Remember, you are not defined by what you hold on to, but by your ability to let go and grow anew. In doing so, you become a beacon, a witness to the infinite potential of the human spirit. You are part of something greater, something truly divine. This is your true journey, a path without barriers, full of possibilities. You become the universe in motion, a sacred story unfolding endlessly. In a world that exalts instant gratification, where the next dopamine hit is always just a tap away, the idea of waiting feels increasingly challenging. We are conditioned to believe that time is crucial, that if something doesn't happen now, it might never happen. But spiritual wisdom guides us in another direction. It whispers that one of the deepest tests we face is the test of patience, especially when we are made to wait longer than we think we can bear. Patience is not just about waiting, it's about how you behave while you wait. It's maintaining calm and peace even when everything around you seems to be moving in another direction. Nelson Mandela said, "I have learned that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it." Similarly, patience is not the absence of desire, but the triumph over the anxiety that desires can bring. Why, then, does the universe make us wait? Why do we face moments where time stretches out like an endless tunnel? The answer, though complex, is profoundly transformative. These periods of waiting are not empty. They are fertile. They are times when our soul and spirit are nourished and grow. Think of a farmer planting a seed. He waits for it to sprout and grow, knowing that uprooting it too soon disrupts the natural process. In the same way, every delay in our lives is like a gestation period, a time for something to grow within us. During the wait, we learn resilience, strength, and above all, faith. The universe doesn't just want to know if you can wait. It wants to know if you can wait with grace, understanding, and hope, rather than despair. Waiting is not an obstacle, it's preparation. Picture yourself as an artist, where each moment of waiting adds a brushstroke to your evolving masterpiece. The universe isn't depriving you of something, it's preparing you for something that aligns with your worthiness. When you find yourself in these moments of waiting, remember that you are not standing still. You are being prepared. Each moment is not merely a pause, but a time of silent, invisible growth. And when the moment arrives, you'll realize that you weren't just waiting. You were evolving, becoming the person ready for what was to come. In the end, waiting is not just about the destination. It's about the journey. And it's this journey that makes everything so valuable. Life's journey guides us through sunny fields, but it also leads us into fierce storms. It's easy to feel gratitude and faith under clear skies, but what happens when the clouds gather, the winds blow strong, and everything around you seems to fall apart? It is in these moments that the test of faith emerges, not as punishment, but as a necessary push for the growth of the soul. Imagine your life as a ship sailing on the ocean. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor, the saying goes. In rough waters, as the ship is tossed from side to side, the temptation to abandon ship may feel overwhelming. But faith is your compass, urging you to trust the ship, built to endure storms. It's the conviction that turbulence is not an end, but a bridge to calmer waters. Consider the potter shaping clay into a beautiful vessel. The clay is pressed, spun, and if it had feelings, it would certainly wish to escape the process. Yet it is precisely this pressure that transforms a simple lump of clay into a work of art. In the same way, your struggles are shaping you, preparing you to become a stronger and wiser version of yourself. Remember the diamond, which starts as a piece of coal and, under intense heat and crushing pressure, becomes one of the world's most precious stones. In the depths of your struggles, when everything feels unbearable, imagine that you are not being destroyed, but forged. The universe is not trying to break you, but to reveal your unbreakable strength. Think also of the caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. Inside the cocoon, it almost completely dissolves before reorganizing itself to fly. This uncomfortable and dark stage is the prelude to wings and freedom. So, when you find yourself in your own cocoon, remember that you are not disintegrating but preparing to soar. Faith, regardless of religious perspective, is tested not on sunny days but in the darkest nights. It's the belief that dawn is near, even without visible signs. Challenges are not punishments, but initiations to a higher level of being. By moving through them, you emerge transformed, stronger, and more connected to your essence. So, when your world feels like it's falling apart, hold on to your faith like an anchor. Use it to face turbulent seas, not merely enduring but learning to navigate with resilience. It's not just about surviving the storm, but about dancing in the rain, absorbing its lessons, and fortifying yourself for the journey ahead. Trust the process, especially when it's difficult, for the version of you that emerges in the end will be grateful for every challenge overcome. You are not merely facing hardships, you are evolving, becoming a beacon capable of shining even more brightly in the darkness. If this message resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. May peace and blessings accompany you on your journey.